Hello, my dear watchers. I hope you're good, doing fine these vacations. This is another video from Teacher Danielson's channel. Today I will be discussing or talking about the skeletal system, which is one of the most important systems in our body. Okay, so in this video, I will go a little bit in depth of what this system is about. Its functions and so many other essential things of it. Now, okay, the skeletal system is the system of bones of our body. This system is also named the skeleton. Okay, we can call the skeletal system as the skeleton as well. Now, in here it comes the one of the most important parts of this video. The skeletal system is in charge of giving our bodies shape, support, and movement. Okay, so it is not just that we have this system of bones and that's all. No, this system is essential for us to have shape, to have support, and to have movement. We wouldn't be able to have shape, to have movement, and to have support without this system, because without it we would be like gel. Okay, we wouldn't be able to move, we wouldn't be able to stand, and we wouldn't have a shape. Okay, now besides this function that I just mentioned, it is quite important to say that the most essential function of bone is to protect organs. Okay, so let's have this clear. Probably the most important function of bones is protecting organs. For example, the bones that we have in our chest, most of them which are ribs, okay, protect our lungs and protect our heart. And also we could say that these bones protect certain parts of our digestive system. So they are like the wall of the house. Okay, walls of the house are in charge of protecting the interior of the house from damage. Okay, so it is the same case of bones. Bones protect most of the organs that we have from exterior damage that could happen or that could affect our organs and cause, of course, any damage. We could also mention, or we can also say about how the skull protects our brain. Okay, there have been, for example, many accidents in which a person, okay, in which the brain of that person is not affected because of the role or the importance that the skull plays of protecting the brain. Okay, so just for you to have it clear, for example, the skull protects the brain, the ribs protect the heart, protect the lungs, and certain organs of the digestive system. Okay, and we could also mention so many other bones that protect certain parts of our body, but just for you to have this aspect clear. Okay, now let's go. Now there are certain types of bones. Okay, the most important of these types of bones are these ones. We can say, or we could start with the long bones, which are the ones that we could find in arms and in our legs. We have also the short bones that are found in our hands and in our feet. We have also the flat bones, which are found in our shoulders and in the pelvis. And there are also the ones that are round, that are found in the knees. Okay? Now there are certain guys which are in charge of connecting the bones, okay? Because bones do not stand alone, okay? So the guys or the part of the skeletal system which is in charge connecting the bones are the joints. Okay, so we could say that the main function of joints is connecting bones together. Okay, now we also find the cartilages or the cartilages. Okay, now what are these? Okay, well, cartilages. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, here. Now, cartilages help protect the bones from impact and friction. They are made of a semi-solid material, okay? So, cartilages are like a kind of protection, okay, of bones. So, they help protect bones of certain damage or certain friction, okay? And cartilages are not as hard as bones, okay, so that's why they're made of a semi-solid material. Now, there are also certain guys which are called the ligaments. But what are the ligaments? Okay, now the ligaments are the place where joints and bones connect. They are strong and they are elastic, okay, so they can stretch. Okay, so remember that joints were the ones that connect the bones together. Okay, so the ligaments are the place where joints and bones connect themselves. Okay, now guys, it is important to have or having these things into account. Okay, because there are certain things that we should be aware of. Okay, and one of these things is about how to take care of the skeletal system. Okay, well, we could say that eating foods with calcium and vitamin D is quite important. Okay, because for example, if we drink milk, we know that milk contains calcium. Okay, calcium is a nutrient that helps our bones grow strong, okay, and grow into better conditions. Okay, also it is important to do exercise regularly, at least 30 minutes per day. And also it is, guys, this is so important, it is essential to maintain a healthy weight. Okay, usually it is recommendable to maintain the healthy weight according to our height and according to our age. Okay, guys, unfortunately there are certain people who are not aware of the problems of being overweight, okay, or of being obese or being fat. Okay, the problem of being overweight is that, okay, of course that being overweight is quite harmful for the skeletal system. But why? The problem of being overweight or with being obese is that when a person is obese, the skeletal system gets a little bit weaker. So, and the problem is that the skeletal system does not function as good as if it were in good conditions. Okay, so basically, if a person is obese, if a person is fat, the skeletal system does not work well. Okay, and the main consequence of all this is that when a person is obese, this person cannot move as good as if this person were thin, or as if were in the correct weight. Okay, so guys, I hope you like this video. Leave any question, leave any comment that you have after watching this. I hope you liked it, and see you soon. Take care.